to my channel Explore with Joyeeta. Pluto was once considered the ninth planet of the solar system, but later the International Astronomical Union (IAU) downgraded the status of Pluto to that of a dwarf planet in 2006. Friends, today my topic is about why was Pluto reclassified as a dwarf planet. But first, let us know about Pluto. American astronomer Percival Lowell first suggested that Pluto existed in 1905 when he observed strange deviations in the orbits of Neptune and Uranus. Lowell thought there must be another whose gravity is tugging on these ice giants, causing discrepancies in their orbits. Lowell proceeded to predict the mystery planet's location. He published these ideas the following year, and while his evidence for a new planet changed, his certainty of its existence solidified. He involved a few staff members who experimented with several different telescopes and related equipment, targeting areas of the sky where Lowell believed that the planet lurked. His team captured images on glass photographic plates and then examined them for the suspect. This initial search lasted until 1910. Lowell continued this two-pronged mathematical or observational approach for several years, but died in 1916. On February 18, 1930, Clyde Tombaugh discovered Pluto, thus kicked off a hectic time for the entire observatory staff, as they worked furiously to gather as much data as possible about the new planet. The observatory staff chose March 13th to announce this object as a new planet because that would have been Percival Lowell's 75th birthday, a fitting tribute to the man whose inspiration led to the discovery of this new planet. Pluto is the only world so far named by an 11-year-old girl. In 1930, Venetia Burney of Oxford, England, suggested to her grandfather that the new discovery be named for the Roman god of the underworld. He forwarded the name to the Lowell Observatory and it was selected. After discovering Pluto, scientists have discovered some other facts of Pluto too. The planet Pluto is a member of a group of objects that orbit in a disk-like zone beyond the orbit of Neptune, called the Kuiper Belt. This distant realm is populated with thousands of miniature icy worlds, which formed early in the history of our solar system, about 4.5 billion years ago. These icy rocky bodies are called Kuiper Belt objects. Pluto is 5.9 billion kilometers away from the Sun and 5.3266 billion kilometers away from Earth. From this distance, it takes sunlight 5.5 hours to travel from the Sun to Pluto. With a radius of 1151 kilometers, Pluto is about 1/6 the width of Earth. If Earth was the size of a nickel, Pluto would be about as big as a popcorn kernel. Pluto is about 2/3 the diameter of Earth's moon and probably has a rocky core surrounded by a mantle of water ice. Interesting ices like methane and nitrogen frost coat the surface. Due to its lower density, Pluto's mass is about 1/6 that of Earth's moon. Pluto's surface is characterized by mountains, valleys, plains, and craters. The temperature on Pluto can be as cold as minus 375 to minus 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Pluto's tallest mountains are 6,500 to 9,800 feet, 2 to 3 kilometers in height. The mountains are big blockings of water ice, sometimes with a coating of frozen gases like methane. Long troughs and valleys as long as 370 miles, 600 kilometers, add to the interesting features of this faraway planet. Craters as large as 162 miles, 260 kilometers in diameter, dot some of the landscape on Pluto, with some showing signs of erosion and filling. This suggests tectonic forces are slowly resurfacing Pluto. The most prominent plains observed on Pluto appear to be made of frozen nitrogen gas and shows no craters. These plains do show structures suggesting convection. Like other planets, Pluto also has its own orbit. Pluto's orbit around the Sun is unusual compared to the planets. It's both elliptical and tilted. Pluto's oval-shaped orbit can take it as far as 49.3 astronomical units from the Sun and as close as 30 astronomical units. 1 astronomical unit is roughly the distance from the Earth to the Sun, which is equal to 150 million kilometers. Pluto has a thin, tenuous atmosphere that expands when it comes closer to the Sun and collapses as it moves farther away, similar to a comet. The main constituent is molecular nitrogen, though molecules of methane and carbon monoxide have also been detected. A day on Pluto lasts 153 hours, or about 6 Earth days, and a year on Pluto is equal to about 248 Earth years. Pluto is mostly brown in color. The above picture captures the true colors of Pluto, as well as the highest surface resolution so far recovered. Pluto has 5 known moons: Charon, Nix, Hydra, Kerberos, and Styx. This moon system might have formed by a collision between Pluto and another similar sized body early in the history of the solar system. Now let us know what is a dwarf planet. The 3 criteria of the International Astronomical Union for a full-sized planet are: 1. It is in orbit around the Sun. 2. It has sufficient mass to assume hydrostatic equilibrium, a nearly round shape. 3. It has cleared the neighborhood around its orbit. A dwarf planet, as defined by the IAU, is a celestial body in direct orbit of the Sun that is massive enough that its shape is controlled by gravitational forces rather than mechanical forces, and is thus ellipsoid in shape, but has not cleared its neighboring region of other objects. Pluto meets only 2 of these criteria, losing out on the third. In all the billions of years it has lived there, it has not managed to clear its neighborhood. You may wonder what that means, not clearing its neighboring region of other objects. This means that the planet has become gravitationally dominant. There are no other bodies of comparable size other than its own satellite or those otherwise under its gravitational influence in its vicinity in space. So friends, this was my video today. I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed this video, subscribe and comment to get more videos like this. Thank you. Bye bye.